Welcome to Borderlands 3. What you want?
Explosions!
Oh, crap, I thought you would say characters. Are characters okay? Alright then. That'll do, because we have reason to believe that each of the new Vault Hunters will have access to 3 separate active abilities. Amara the Siren has been shown with 3 separate active abilities, and if one of the characters has 3 abilities, it would not be a very large leap to say, I want to rip out your spine! Sorry. I mean to say that it's likely that all of the new characters will have 3 active abilities. So today, we will talk about the abilities we know they have and some abilities that would make sense to see with their characters. Moving on then, the one that we actually know already. Amara.
Indeed.
We have straight up trailer footage of Amara launching a ground pound attack, a nice few frames of a very on-brand hand-shaped face lock, and then an activation animation for a mode that looks to give Amara 6 extra hands to enter a melee-focused frenzy state, sort of like Brick from Borderlands 1 or Krieg, the DLC character from Borderlands 2, but with siren-y magic! We have also seen Amara's specific melee animation, which seems like a monk-like energy push move. Keeping speculation to a minimum here, as we already know her base abilities, what these moves present to us is a type of energy monk, which just sounds awesome to me, so I hope her skill trees and eventual builds do not disappoint. Second up to the plate then is Zane.
Some men just want a tangerine.
The semi-retired gentleman hitman Zane has a style that simply demands respect, and also demands a ton of extra damage as he has a little drone back down on his arm, which will in theory be a little mobile turret, right? Wrong. Why? Guns with legs, motherfucker. We have seen guns with legs. We know that they exist, and this drone serving a similar purpose would be the biggest power creep I have ever heard of on the least deserving target.
Look how they massacred my boy.
So this drone probably won't be a damage dealer, which leaves one sort of easy option and something a little bit more interesting. The interesting option is a sort of scouting drone. Imagine if it marked enemies through walls, right? Zane is supposed to be the high-tech, high-budget hitman. How cool would that technology be? And it fits his character perfectly. The easier option, however, is a simple heal drone similar to Saint, the heal drone of Wilhelm, the Borderlands 2 baddie turned pre-sequel Vault Hunter, which could be especially interesting if you consider the possible overlaps between Zane and the Jack Doppelganger DLC character from the pre-sequel. Here is a picture of Doppeljack next to Zane, and I can absolutely see Zane as this guy just a few years down the line, rich from working for the man behind Hyperion, but now with a new purpose and a slightly different style. And if you need more convincing than that, Zane also has the hologram ability similar to both Zero and Doppelganger Jack himself. What that leaves for Zane's third ability then is a little hard to pin down, because the answer is maybe guns with legs. Guns with legs as an ability fits a bit better with Moze's style, but visually the leg gun is super high-tech, super expensive looking, and sleek and black, and it fits totally in with Zane's aesthetic, whereas Moze sports a look that says, I like to weld random bits of metal together until I have a new toy. So for Zane, I say guns with legs are the third skill, but if that is the case, how do I feel about Moze?
This is my own private domicile and I will not be harassed! Bitch!
Moze, the bot jock and the enhanced version of the soldier archetype from previous games. So far we have seen her mech as a thing that exists, and we know that it can hold a second person. In trailers it has miniguns, but we all know this is Borderlands, and vehicles have multiple weapon sets.
Catch a ride!
So I'd imagine a second ability for Moze triggers something while her mech is active, either a sort of crazy mode or one big explosion. And then her third ability would be something to use when the mech is out of use. If it wasn't for the style of it, then my guess for this slot would have been guns with legs. But with that out, what if it is instead another vehicle? On screen you'll see the crazy tire bike thing they've shown in the trailers, but that is close to what I imagine. But I'm thinking something smaller than that, a little personal vehicle that is zippy but small with half-decent firepower. Of all the vehicle types, I think this would fit her character and fill the functional gaps in that skill set the best.
That sentence had too many syllables. Apologize!
Moving away from the skills, however, Moze fits incredibly well into the Vladoff aesthetic. The colors, the symbols, and even the mashed together workhorse type look they share. If this is an actual sign, then we might get a bit better of a look into the Vladoff Gun Corporation in Borderlands 3, and having a character rush in to fill that gap is wonderful. Yes, that pun was intended. Finally then, the one that some people incorrectly think is the best, Flak.
Really?
Flak, the Beastmaster, is Borderlands 3's idea of a pet class. If you're looking for good examples of how it will probably feel, think back to Bloodwing, from Mordecai in Borderlands 1, or Wolf and Saint with Wilhelm in the pre-sequel. Leaks that have proven quite accurate so far have predicted Flak to have 3 pets, and there are a couple of ways that melds into the 3 abilities precedent set so far. The first is that each pet will serve a different function. For example, if his pets are the one on this screen, then the Skag would be an ever-present ally, the Spider Ant could be a summonable tank that lasts a short period of time, and then the half-bullymong things just throw shit. Like, imagine arming a giant monkey with a bag of grenades. It would be crazy and hilarious. The other way I see this playing out is that Flak uses his 3 pets as one ability, always having one pet out and using the one button just to switch which is out given the situation, each pet giving specific bonuses or being better at certain points. If this is the case, then one ability I can totally see happening is a target marking sort of thing. Flak picks a target and his pet will now focus that target, and maybe Flak even gets bonus damage. I don't know, I'm not a game designer, but this shit sounds fucking awesome.
Your kind words are appreciated!
What else sounds fantastic is the potential origin of Flak's character. If you look at his face nice and up close, it seems reminiscent of the Loader boss. Similar colors and almost the right shape, leading to the idea that Flak might have been a prototype from a modified Loader bot that didn't go quite right. Well, at least not right for whoever made him, if he out here on the grind hunting them vaults. That's what we know about the new Vault Hunters in Borderlands 3, everyone, as well as my speculations about the characters in Borderlands 3. What do you guys like so far? What do you hope to see?
Explosions!
Yes, Torg, there will be explosions! Like if you liked the video, subscribe and hit the little notification bell for more, but most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, stay sweet.